Begin at the top of your yoga mat with feet together. Inhale, arms out in front. Exhale, plug the shoulders into the torso. As you inhale, come high off the heels, squeeze the legs together. Find your balance. And slowly bend your knees, staying on the toes, and come all the way down. As you inhale, bring the hands to the mat, have a seat, and then scoot to the front of the mat. Remove the flesh underneath the sits bones. Bring the feet out in front of you. Lean back, drawing shoulder blades together, come onto the toes. Arms come out in front. Engage the fingers as you pick one foot up and maybe the other. Toes are spread, feet are together. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, straighten the legs. Use your core. Try to maintain this letter V. And then we're going to roll back, using your core strength rather than the momentum of your legs. Move with your breath 5 more times. Keep the toes spread. And when you get to your 5th time, you're going to come up and balance on your sits bones. Exhale, bring the feet down. Remove the flesh underneath the sits bones and reach down with your first 2 fingers, grabbing hold of the big toes. Extend one leg out and then the other. Keep the spine nice and tall. Draw the shoulder blades toward each other. If you want to, extend the legs. Keep the chest lifted, collarbones broad. Balance here, use your core. And on the next inhale, round the back and then go back, sticking the feet into the mat. As you inhale, release the pose and come up. Remove the flesh underneath. Reach down with your first 2 fingers, grab hold of the big toes. This time you're going to have the feet together. Toes are spread, core is engaged. Collarbones broad, chest is open, look up. And then slowly on your next inhale, begin to peel the feet away from each other, opening up the legs. Exhale, round the back and go back, sticking the toes into the mat. Hamstrings are long. Breathe into any areas of tightness. And as you inhale, roll up. Remove the flesh underneath once more. Bend the right leg, extend the left. Spread left toes, arms come out in front. Plug the shoulders into the torso. And again, we're going to rock back and forth here. Using your core strength. Three more. And then switch legs. Remove the flesh underneath. Spread right toes, engage the core. Arms are active and go back. Three more. From here, slowly roll back to lay on your back. Arms come up overhead, feet extend out away from you. Take a deep breath in and exhale, making your body as long as possible. On the next inhale, sit all the way up. Legs are extended, toes back towards your face. Put your hands on your hips and tilt the pelvis forward. If it's tilted back, you're going to slump over like that. So you want to think about the pelvis tilting forward, and don't worry about your head coming down to your knees. You want to think of it more like your chest coming down. So keep looking ahead until you come very close, and then you can put your head down. Grab hold of the toes or the calves, whatever's available to you. And with each exhale, try to melt forward. Always be thinking about the pelvis and how it's tilting forward. Feet are flexed, toes are engaged. On your next inhale, long arms, flat back, look ahead. Exhale, release the pose. Bring the hands behind you about 8 inches. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the pelvis up for tabletop. If this is okay for your neck, your head can go back. Exhale, release. You can do that one more time, or come into Purvottanasana. Point the toes, lift the pelvis so the feet come on the mat. Let your head go back. If it's okay for your neck, breathe deeply. Keep lifting up with the pelvis. This is really good for the whole front body. Exhale, release the pose. Inhale, bring the hands underneath the knees. Bend the knees and open up so the bottoms of the feet are touching. I'm going to turn so you can see. Bring the hands to the hips and again tilt the pelvis forward for a long spine. Take your thumbs into the arches of the feet. And as you inhale, peel the feet apart from each other, opening them up like a book. As you exhale, come forward, keeping the chest broad, open. And with each exhale, you come forward a little bit more. If your elbows touch your legs, push the knees away from you gently as you come down. Full, deep, powerful breaths. Inhale, straight arms, look ahead, and release the pose. Bring one foot over the other, keep the foot activated. Bring the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the pelvis for a front body stretch. Exhale, gently release. And on the next inhale, gently open up the legs. This pose can be pretty intense for people. So for the pelvis, you want it tilted forward, but it's not often we sit in this position. So if you need help with that, sit on a yoga block or a really big book. Reach down, spread the toes, flex the feet. As you inhale, find length from the tailbone all the way up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, place the hands on the mat and slide them forward. Breathing into any areas of tightness. And scan your body to see where you might be holding tension elsewhere. Sometimes we clench the jaw, or we make a funny face. Just try to totally relax the whole body. Relax into this edge. Find your edge. A place between the known and the unknown. Always being really mindful. On the next inhale, come back up. Inhale the arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, take the right arm up and over the body, looking up at the thumb. Breathing in between the ribs. Inhale back to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, place the right hand in front of you. Initiate the twist from the navel, gentle twist. Inhale, other side. Spine is nice and long, pelvis still tilted slightly forward. Inhale the center, place the hands underneath the knees. gently, slowly close the legs. Bring the arms out in front of you, and with control, roll all the way back. On your next inhale, bring the right leg into the body, and then slide it out to the right a little bit into the armpit. With your first two fingers, grab hold of the big toe, straighten the leg, or you can extend the leg and grab hold of the calf, whatever works for you. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the head. Intend for the head and the knee to meet. Don't worry if they don't. Exhale, release. Bend the knee now. Take the knee into your right hand, or you can stay with the leg extended, up to you. Whether you're holding the foot or the knee, open up the leg to the right and bring the left hand to the pelvis, pushing on the hip so it doesn't lift. Look out over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring the right hand to the mat and pull the knee up and over the body, looking out over the right shoulder for supine spinal twist. With each exhale, feel the right shoulder melt towards the mat. Breathe fully and deeply, feeling your body begin to relax. On your next inhale, come back to center. Extend the leg out in front of you. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bring the knee into the chest, and on the next inhale, bring it out over to the left slightly and into the armpit. The pelvis is tilted back towards the mat, so the low back is pushed into the mat. Reach down with your first two fingers, grab hold of the big toe, and extend the leg. Right hand comes to the hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the head. Intending for the head and knee to meet, but don't worry if they don't get there. Inhale, release the pose. And you have the option to either bend the knee and open it up, or keep the leg extended and open. Whatever you decide to do, use your right hand to push into the hip so it doesn't lift, and look out over your right shoulder. Keep pushing out through the heel of the foot, through the bottom of the foot, trying to find length in the hamstring and the inner thigh. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, lift the head and release. Grab hold of the knee with the right hand, bring the left arm to the floor, and pull the knee gently up and over the body for supine spinal twist, looking out over the left shoulder. And with each exhale, feeling the left shoulder pull into the mat, feeling the left knee go towards the floor. On the next inhale, come to center. And extend the leg. Inhale, bend the knees. Feet are together. Pelvis tilts back so low back is in the mat. Open up the knees and relax here for at least 5 minutes.